What's good, everybody? King John 301 here, but you can call me KJ3. We rocking the mic today. And big news out of Baller Nation again. Triple B's represent. Lavar Ball is making or creating a new league for high school nationally ranked players. This is crazy. Lavar Ball is trying to start his own league for high school graduates. This guy, man, man like Lavar Ball. He just always in the news. It seems like if it's not big, if it's not significant, it's not Lavar Ball. You get what I'm saying? He's not gonna put out like petty news like LeBron James ate strawberries for breakfast today. No, it's not no type of news like that. It's either LeVar Ball has bought a state or LeVar Ball has basically bought one half of the country. It's always big news when it comes to LeVar Ball, and this situation is no different. So I'm gonna let you guys in on the facts. Sorry if I'm sniffing too much. I'm got a runny nose and everything. But LeVar Ball, let me get the glasses real quick. Glasses. LeVar Ball is starting his Junior Basketball Association. That's what they're calling it, Junior Basketball Association. We're just gonna call it Triple BL. Big Baller Brand Basketball League. You know what I'm saying? Big Baller Brand Basketball League, Triple BL. Get that? I think that rings more. I don't know what you guys. But either way, he said, I'm gonna read this off right off ESPN. He said it's fully funded by Big Baller Brand. So Big Baller Brand's funding this whole thing. I don't know how much Big Baller Brand is bringing in terms of money, but if he can use just Big Baller Brand to fund the league, for now it must be doing well. But we're gonna come back to that real quick. Big Baller Brand plans to pay the lowest ranked player a salary of $3,000 a month and the best player $10,000 a month. So it's kind of like that star player. LeVar Ball is looking for 80 players to fill 10 teams that will seek to play at NBA arenas in Los Angeles, Dallas, Brooklyn, and Atlanta. Okay, this is such a big move because LeVar Ball, if you guys pay attention, the riff he had with was it the president of the NCAA NCAA president Mark Emmert. They had a little riff where he basically, it was both of them standing for their side. So the president of the NCAA, what is he gonna say? Oh, you should go to this different league that pays you. Of course not. He's gonna say, come to college, get exposed to college, get to the NBA. And he and LeVar Ball had that little rift of like why these kids aren't getting paid and whatnot. And now here comes LeVar Ball with his own like chance to pay these high school kids, for high school kids just to have another option coming out of high school. And again, this is for nationally ranked players, I believe. I don't know if it's just like any high school kid can come on and play. I don't know if it's like ESPN or SportsCenter 100 and then 80 of the players come. Who knows? But he's looking for 80 players nationally ranked. If they don't want to go to college, they can come play in the JBA, the Junior Basketball Association, be paid somewhere in a range of $3,000 to $10,000 because they are sponsored by Big Baller Brand. The uniforms, they'll have to be wearing uniforms, of course, sponsored by Big Baller Brand, and the shoes will be Triple B everything. So let me get some water right here. All right, so going back to that point about Big Baller Brand sponsoring this whole thing. Well, I think this is a money move, and I think this is a strategic move on LeVar Ball's part again. Big Baller Brand. This brand has been growing ever since Baller's Life started posting LaMelo and LiAngelo and Lonzo Ball videos. Big Baller Brand has been growing. It's like every other day or every other week it's trending. So using the brand, using the Big Baller Brand, I think LeVar Ball is only going to be upholding the league for a little bit. What I mean by that is I think he realizes that sponsors are going to be calling him, are going to be on the table trying to maybe somewhat put advertisement somewhere, because brands are going to want a piece of it. If Big Baller Brand is bringing in views, bringing in attention, bringing in money, of course you're going to have sponsors at your feet trying to get some part in it. Kind of like how the NBA now puts the brands on the jersey logos. Not anything serious like the European teams where their whole jersey's covered. But nonetheless, you know they've had brands that have wanted to advertise somewhat, whether it's on the jersey, in the arena, on commercials, whatever. You know you're going to have brands coming after you. So what I think Lavar Ball is doing, I think he's using Big Baller Brand just to hold it up for now, just as the foundation. And if determining coming off of the success of the league, I think that will determine whether Lavar Ball accepts certain sponsors, commercials, venue advertisements, maybe jersey advertisements, who knows, in the future, maybe accessory advertisements, who knows. But I think that's what Lavar Ball is doing. I think he's just using the Big Baller Brand to attract, you know, more sponsors. So if he is doing that, that's my opinion. That's my thoughts of what he's doing. If he is doing that, I think it's just another ingenious move, genius move by Lavar Ball. But again, that comes with the downside of kids turning down full rides, especially if they're going to these basketball program, D1 programs for free. This is only for the kids going there for free. They have full rides for a college education. Y'all know how I stand on that, according to my last Triple B video. And I don't know, man. It's like, there are two parts of the story. Two parts I understand is, one, a lot of these kids who come out of high school get these scholarships, maybe full ride scholarships for basketball or for any sport. If they're committed to any sport and they go one and done, there's motivation behind that. Some of the motivation is mainly money, of course, sponsorships, whatever. There are college kids, however, who take advantage of that full ride and stay 4 years. Damian Lillard was one of them. I don't know why I'm blanking on another one. Shabazz Napier was one of them. They stay, get their full rides, play basketball. People like Shabazz Napier win 2 NCAA chips and then make their way to the NBA. So what I see it as, I know that some players, that's all they have. You know, that's their livelihood. They're trying to make their way through basketball so they can help their families. And that's why most of them go one and done, just because they need that NBA paycheck. You know, because most of these players, well, not saying most, but some of these players, you know, they're not coming from the best backgrounds. You know, they're not coming from financially stable houses like the Balls are. You know what I mean? So when they take that one and done deal, it's like, I just need that money because I can't wait 4 years. You don't know what's going to happen in 4 years. I have this opportunity now. Let me just take this money, provide for my family and whatnot. That's fine. That's the one side I understand with. The other side is, if you have a full ride at a college and you know your family's not doing badly financially, you're financially stable, and you just go one and done, remember 10, 20, 15 years down the road, you're going to be a one and done college kid, you're going to retire from the NBA, then what next? What do you do after that? Because as I discussed in my last video, you're not guaranteed to be a LeBron James and just get paid for the rest of your life. You're not guaranteed to be Michael Jordan and have a whole bunch of signature shoes that keep retroing and you're just making money purely off of that. Not everyone's a legend. Not everyone's going to end their career as a Hall of Fame legend even. So what do you do after that, after your career with 1 year of college education? You know what I mean? So there are two sides to that. But again, back to this whole situation, I think Lavar Ball, it's another genius move by Lavar Ball. He says, if you're not gonna let me do these things, I'm gonna create my own path. And while creating his own path, he's finding another loophole, basically, and he's taking advantage of it. And he's basically carving out a lot of time, a lot of attention, and a lot of money from these bigger corporations. So Lavar Ball is basically saying, okay, you don't have to give me any of this, but watch what happens when I go off and do this. Then you're going to want to say, oh, let's go and sponsor this. Let me go do this. Let me go change that. So Lavar Ball's out here culture shocking everybody. What do I think of the move? I have to say I like it. I like it. They got Lonzo Ball as the JBA logo. He going up, piping down a dunk. LiAngelo, LaMelo aren't going to be a part of this league, of course. They're looking for players. It's going to be 12-minute quarters, pro three-point line. They're going to be paying the kids. It's just like you got to give Lavar Ball credit for finding the loopholes, finding the space to take advantage of, and really stop the NCAA from exploiting these kids, you know, because these kids don't get paid. Everything they do is for the institution and the organization, NCAA. You know, they can't have their own shoes. They can't even have their own YouTube accounts and try to make money. Everything they do is for that institution they sign up for in D1. So now, let's say I'm a Marvin Bagley. Let me get some more water, 1 second. Let's say I'm a Marvin Bagley, right? Top player in the nation coming out of high school. Now, what are my options? Take a leap year, do nothing, play ball, travel, do something. Go NCAA, full ride at Duke, committed D1, play D1 ball, or go to the JBA. I can get paid while taking that 1 year that the NBA requires. I can take a year, or, well, if I'm Marvin Bagley, you're probably gonna go JBA one and done anyway. But you're gonna be able to get paid. You're gonna be able to do your own thing. Yes, Big Baller Brand is sponsoring it, so you're gonna have to rock Big Baller Brand gear in games. But at the same time, if you're the top nationally ranked player, me, Marvin Bagley, and I'm going to the JBA, I know I'm guaranteed to get $10,000. I don't know, is it a month? Yeah, $10,000. So it's like I'm guaranteed if I go to the JBA, I'm getting $10,000 a month. I'm top nationally ranked player. I'm going to be one and done at JBA, but throughout this year, I can be getting paid $10,000 compared to if I go to the NCAA, right? I can't do my own thing. I got to balance school. I got to balance being a D1 prospect. I'm going to go one and done at Duke or whatever school I choose. But at the same time, I can't make a living off of it. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like LaVar Ball he's attention grabbing right now. You know what I mean? There's the two different lanes, the two main lanes, the NCAA and the JBA. They're going to be options for these nationally ranked kids coming out of high school, and it should be interesting to see like who joins and who doesn't. It does leave that clause of, you know, they're missing out on a free. Some of them are missing out on a free education, but you know, it's their life anyway. If they go NCAA and go one and done, it's basically the same thing as going to JBA and going one and done. Like there's no real, I guess, education behind it. But it's up to these kids. But as I said in my last video, you got to remember, not everyone's going to have a Hall of Fame career. So what do you do after your career is done? But as most people say, live in the moment, live where you are now. Just soak everything up. You know, this is crazy move by LaVar Ball. You got to give him his props. I'm interested to see who joins this league. Nothing has been set up yet in terms of the league. So LaVar Ball, as we can bet, he's probably working hard, putting stuff together, ticket prices, the venue, renting out the venues. They're going to be played at NBA arenas. So that should be interesting in the scheduling for, you know, the JBA. But it should be interesting. I'm hoping to see more from this development. So tell me what you guys think. Drop it in the comments. Do you agree with my viewpoint? Do you disagree with my viewpoint? Let me know. Leave a like on this video if you enjoyed it. And until next time, guys, I'm King John 301 signing off. Thanks for checking out this vid. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.